everyone, welcome back to the Tarot Tanvi. I'm Tanvi, this is my studio, and these are my tarot cards for the weekly prediction of May 16 to May 22nd for fire signs. So we'll be going in this order. We'll be reading for Aries and then Leo and then for Sagittarius. So before I go on and give you your weekly prediction, I would just like to say that this week we are already in the Mercury retrograde phase. And on the 15th and 16th, depending on which time zone you are in, we also have a full moon in Scorpio and we have a lunar eclipse. So this means that huge changes, huge shifts are here for us, and also things that we have been going away from or running away from, the emotions, the things that we just try to just dust under the rug, they'll all be coming up to the surface for us to heal. So we need to heal it, feel it to heal it. So let's get started with Aries. Hello Aries, so welcome to your weekly prediction from May 16 to May 22nd. So for your tarot cards, we have Princess of Pentacles, which is also known as a Page of Pentacles. Then we have a major arcana, the Sun card, and then we have the Two of Cups. And for your oracle cards, this week, because we have a full moon on 15th or 16th, and the full moon is in Scorpio, and full moon is all about releasing the things that are not working for us. So I chose a surrender card for you, which is surrender your fear of intimacy. So your oracle card says that you are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So with this card and the tarot cards, where we have a Princess of Pentacles, we have the Sun, and we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups can be a card which talks about equal give and take. You know, the soulmate energy where you receive what you give away, what you give out. So with the card surrender your fear of intimacy, I do feel like, you know, this really, again, tarot readings are very, even like a general reading like this, it has to be very specific to your case. You know, so it depends on what you are giving out in your relationship. So the message is very simple, that this week your relationships need to sort of be your center focus. Even in terms of your career, like be very playful and happy in your career. I think this is something that would bring you long-term happiness if you focus on equal give and take in your relationships. For example, what I'm trying to say here is that if you are unhappy with your current partner, or if you are not happy with your current relationship status, look at how you show up in your relationships. And this is of course a very general message. You know, it is very important to identify how we are showing up in any relationship. It's quite easy to blame everybody else for our problems, but the moment we begin to accept and see how we might be playing a sort of like a self-sabotaging role in our own happiness, then that gives us the power to change ourselves, you know. Because if we think that the problem is everywhere else and not in us, then that also means that we cannot, and you know, because we cannot really change anything around us, we can only change us and our own mindsets. So if we don't think that there's a problem with our mindset, then it also means that there's no solution to our problems, which is a very disempowering thought to have. And I think that the Princess of Pentacles really talks about bringing this new approach to your life, where you could start accepting, where you might be playing sort of a self-sabotaging role in your own relationships and sort of like trying to sabotage your own happiness, because this week is actually very happy for you, provided you really focus on how your behavioral patterns or your temper sort of hampers your relationships, or your approach towards relationships, or the value that you give to your partner actually stops you from experiencing utmost happiness in your relationships. And I do think that once you unlock this fear of, you know, intimacy, or you know, just being open and the loving person that you are, Aries, I think like you would actually attract more love and happiness and friendship and equal give and take in your relationships. That's all that I have for you, Aries. I hope that this was helpful in some way and it made some sense, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye. Hello Leo, so welcome to your weekly prediction for May 16 to May 22nd. So this, so for your tarot cards, we have the Ace of Cups, then we have the Six of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Wands. Then we have your oracle card, which says surrender to silence. This card says that in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Okay, so I have a direct message, like we are in the Mercury retrograde phase, and during this phase, and also we have the full moon in Scorpio on, I think, 15 or 16, depending on your time zone. So during this full moon, what happens is that, and we also have an eclipse. So it's like huge changes can come up, and because of all these energies that are sort of mixing up, it means that a lot of things from the past might come up to the surface, but everything that you see is actually sort of helping you heal. And I do feel that you're being very brave, Leo, because I don't know, I'm getting a very good vibe from your cards, because I do feel like Six of Wands is all about success. It's all about recognition, and Ace of Cups is all about offers, new offers coming in. Are you offering your heart to somebody, or you being open to yourself? You being open to accepting help from people, you being open to accepting that I can my situations are under my control, and if I just choose to make certain specific choices, I can actually make bigger and more positive healing changes in my life. And that's exactly what these cards are talking about. The Knight of Wands is a person who's ready to take charge, but remember that the Knight of Wands is a person who's not taken charge yet. Okay, so again, like I always like to focus people on their free will, that things are, don't rely a lot on destiny. Create your own destiny and go and take the charges. I don't know, this could be like asking for forgiveness from somebody, opening your heart out again, wanting love in your life back again, everything. And I do think that the more you meditate, the more you'll be able to get answers to what you really deserve in your life, and stop holding yourselves back. And although I don't think that this is something that would happen, but of course, if you stop yourself, then of course you can change your outcome in your destiny, right? So if you choose not to stop your happiness, and if you chose to ask for forgiveness, because the Mercury retrograde is one of the best times to correct your past mistakes. So we often say that, oh my God, in this time, often people from your past come back, but I do feel like this is a brilliant time to correct any sort of mistake that you have made. So if you have any kind of realization, it's a great time to apologize. And I know that being a fixed sign, Leo is a fixed sign and fixed energy, it's very difficult to accept that things are not going as per your wish and will. And I do feel that the more you let go of this need to control every situation and just surrender to the moment and surrender to how you want to feel and what your happiness is really pushing you and pulling you towards, just go with what you feel and your heart desires, I think you'll be actually accomplishing a lot in terms of your career and everything, like even in terms of your passions. So yeah, sorry, so that's all that I have for you, Leo. So I think I felt something in my throat. I think this could be you wanting to stop yourselves. Please don't do that. So just go and I don't know, open your heart, be kinder. Okay, so that's all that I have for you, Leo. I hope that this was helpful in some way, and I'll see you again next time. Please don't forget to check out your sun, moon and rising sign as well. Hello Sagittarius, so welcome back to your weekly prediction for May 16 to May 22nd. So so for your weekly cards, we have the Nine of Wands, then we have the World card, and then we have the Emperor card. So we have two major arcanas out of three. Then for your Oracle card, we have Surrender to Joy. So it says a key to positive change in life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. I think this is a week where you will be like sort of letting go of your burdens, because the Nine of Wands for me is like a lot of energetic burden. Like, you're carrying a lot of burden. I don't know, burden is the word that I'm getting. That, oh my God, I have to do this. And remember that perfectionism, I read this recently, that perfectionism is actually a tendency to people please. People who say that they're perfectionists are actually big time people pleasers, because their sense of achieving perfection, or not seeing perfection in everything and not being satisfied till the time everything is perfect, that is a way to get recognition and validation from others. Because if you're satisfied with the work that you're doing, and you understand that growth is a slow process and it'll take time, and perfection is just an illusion, and there'll always be something better and bigger to achieve. So perfection is never something that really can be achieved, right? So then you really let go of the need to people please, and you let go of this need to be perfect all the time. So I really feel that there's a sense of perfectionism that if you let go of, you'll actually be ending a huge cycle. Because I do feel that the world can involve travel, But we have the Emperor, which says that you have to be very, very, very strong in what you believe in. So be firm, but at the same time very gentle. That's a strange and a confusing message. So it's sort of like it says that, you know, be strong with the changes that are coming to you. So stay on your path, you're on the right path, but don't be so hard on yourself. Strong doesn't mean that you become rude and, you know, not prioritizing your joy and happiness meanwhile. But at the same time, prioritizing your joy and happiness also doesn't mean that you let go of the potential that you can achieve. Getting my point? So there's a fine balance between achieving what you can achieve in the moment and really giving your 100% there. At the same time, giving your 100% when you are going to enjoy as well. So really, Sagittarius, be the free spirit that you are. And I think that this week you will actually be approaching a lot of endings. So endings, because the World card talks about ending of cycles. So any cycle that has been like of confusion, this could be like, where should I go next? Will I get to travel in that place? Which place should I travel to? Something like that, I don't know, relationships, but mostly I'm getting in terms of your work. So you will be ending confusions this week. You'll be coming out of confusions because of your assertiveness, but also because you are living in the present moment and also letting go of your sense of perfectionism. Things cannot always be according to you, and that is also all right. You know, that's the key to happiness and joy in life. Yeah. So that's all that I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful in some way, that made some sense. And please don't forget to check out your sun, moon and rising sign as well. And I'll see you again next time. Bye bye. Take care.